Tires Plus in Kissimmee, and we're getting ready to put on these tires and a new rim. We're going to be putting them on the 2007 JK. We're going to be keeping this one as a spare because it's got a weird pattern on it. I did buy another one. Apparently these Mickey Thompsons or Pro Comps aren't exactly like what I bought, but it's going to work.
Is it at 10? I thought it was at 9.
Well, we're having a problem with this tire is not balancing itself out. We may have a defective tire that's off balance.
Yeah.
By
over a pound.
Over a pound.
17 ounces.
One of the 4 tires will not balance out. It's not the rim. The rim balanced out good. It's a problem with the tire. Could be a blemish tire, defective tire. Regardless, now I have to go back to Amazon and contact the company and see if they'll send me another one, because I need a replacement so I can take this one off and send it back, whatever. Well, the 35s fit. Plenty of room. But the question is, can you run 35s on stock tires or stock gears? I can tell you right off the bat, with this 6-speed transmission, I feel no difference in power. I don't feel like I've got a lack of power. I haven't hit the highways, but that's another test. Well, back to Tires Plus. Got the new tire behind me. Simple Tire has definitely stepped up their game. They have instantly helped me anytime there's been any issues. Well, we're at Tires Plus again. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the tire switched out. Well, there we go. Tires Plus has done an outstanding service. Got the tire on the back. So we are good to go. See that? It's pulling to the left a little bit too. Well, here comes my first highway test. Up to 60. And I'm in maybe 4th gear. 5th gear. 2,400 RPMs. 60 miles an hour is what the speedometer says, which probably means 70. Comfortably in 5th gear. Probably going a little over 70. Tachometer is evenly at 2,500. If I go into 6th gear, I begin to lose momentum. Well, here's our question. We did our first test around town. We did our second test on the highway. Highway wasn't so good. Well, now we're going to put it to the ultimate test. We're going to go out wheeling at the home of Jeepin' with Judd today to see, once and for all, can you put 35s on a stock Jeep without changing the gears? Let's find out. Test number 3, off-road. All right. Well, you don't have to take my word for it. We're with
Bill,
and Bill has 35s on his stock Jeep. And what are your gears?
373.
373. And he's running a Rubicon with 35s. And around town, how's it do?
Around town, it does good.
Around town?
It's just highway gets a little sluggish. But it catches up.
Automatic or manual?
Automatic.
Automatic transmission. Now off-roading, do you notice any decline?
Not any.
Not any, so
No.
It does really well?
Yeah. Like four-wheel drive low is fine, four-wheel drive high is fine. I don't notice any.
And you have a lift kit also, right?
Yeah, 3.5 inch.
3.5 inch lift. 3.5 inch lift, 35 inch tires, stock gears, does fine. He's happy with it. And he wheels pretty regular. And what year is this?
It's 2017.
2017. And Janet's calling us, so we gotta get over to the meeting. Well, that's a little bit unexpectedness. I expected to have issues with the gears, but these 35s with a 3.5 inch lift, I'm rubbing. So, with all the rubbing, hear that? That's tires rubbing. It's time to cut my fenders. Well, one thing that I'm getting a lot of is the rubbing. Any place that I'm articulating, these wheels are definitely getting up into the wheel wells. My fender, as you can see, is already being taken off. So, this one too.
Just a little tug.
Just a little tug.
Then I'll back up and I'll try it with some
Okay, here it comes.
There you go.
That was it.
Let me just say, 35s, off-road, we're good. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk to some people about their 35s. You got 37s with a 3.5 inch lift. And what gears are you running?
488.
488s. So if you want 35s and you go with 488s, you probably will find a really good sweet spot to be in. If you don't drive on the highway and you're just off-roading, you probably don't need to change your gears. But if you want your RPMs back on the highway and you want a little more guts while out off-roading, then put some 488s in there.
513.
Or five.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. Not buried, but yeah, it's stuck. Oh yeah, it was that area near the Twin Palms, and it sucked me down into the swamp, literally into the swamp. So and it's running funny now, so we're
Bring him out? Did we meet him?
well, now we're dead. Something happened. It's acting like it doesn't have fuel or fire or something in between. Could be some kind of vapor lock. So we're playing the waiting game to see how long it's going to take before it starts. Then I'll head on back. I am dead on the trail. It won't stay started. It did start and then it cut itself back out. I am currently being towed back to camp by Jeff with no power steering and no power brakes, and not sure exactly what happened or why it happened, but this is my first real bigger breakdown without really knowing. I was on a hill, a little bit of crazy angle. The Jeep stalled. Might have flooded it out. Who knows? I was in the water, but not where I would have gotten hydrolocked or anything like that. So, as it is now, I have to try to keep the rope tight to get us back to camp.